Hi, this is Julie Ulrich, and I'd like to introduce arts and movement into your curriculum. Arts and movement ignite intelligence. The importance of arts and movement classes in your curriculum are to add performing and visual arts classes and physical education classes. With the arts, you can add a basic human experience. Our brain learns when all parts of the brain are working. Music, drama, and the visual arts add complex parts of the brain to awaken. Musical tones awaken parts of the auditory cortex. Drama adds spoken language and emotional engagement from the cerebrum and the limbic system. Visual arts has the internal processing system to recall reality or create fantasy. With physical education classes, the brain performs and improves with exercise as oxygen is transported to the blood. Kinesthetic energy, exercise, and dance help the brain. With kinesthetic energy, expending kinesthetic energy helps the brain concentrate. Exercise helps cognitive performance and improves anxiety. And dance helps movement of the body, igniting the cerebrum and the cerebellum. The arts develops cognitive growth for new ideas with creativity, sustained focus, and collaborative skills. When creating a musical piece, script, or a work of art, thinking creatively recognizes how parts of a work influence each other and interact. The skills of focusing for an extended amount of time is strengthened through musical ensembles. Participants think about their role and how their role contribute to the project. And students learn to work together, to share responsibility and compromise with each other to achieve a common goal. Everybody's contribution is needed for success. When artists develop cognitive ideas for creativity, sustained focus, and collaborative skills. Having fun in the art room is important. As you can see here,
It's true, I have a terrible time with names. I really do. Hi, Clara.
Hi, CD.
How are you today?
Good. I can't believe you remembered my name. That's one of the first.
Art is the basis of everything. It's the foundation to all subjects because you learn collaboration and confidence, and watching them do that is amazing. And that's what I want. I want kids to come through here feeling like they can just achieve anything. Yeah, the artistic freedom that they have here is huge. They sometimes will say, "Can I build a birdhouse?" And they look at me like, I'm going to say no. And I say, "Absolutely, you can build a birdhouse. Let me get you in the back where we have some wood." What keeps me excited about coming into the studio is having the challenge of meeting new students, meeting new kids. I get a lot of joy out of that because they usually grow into a confident artist.
art is the foundation to all subjects because you learn collaboration and confidence. That's why it's so important to have fun in the art room. Visual arts has a connection for the 8 habits of mind. Discovered by Winner and her colleagues, visual artists use certain skills that become an advantage for learning. The 8 habits of mind transfer skills to other domains of learning. These include developing the craft, engaging in persistence, envisioning, expressing, observing, reflexing, stretching, and exploring and understanding the art world. To develop the craft, students learn to work in different media and use and care for tools and materials appropriately. When they engage and persist in the visual arts, students learn how to engage themselves in a project and to persist with it even when challenges arise. This includes learning how to stay focused and to resist quitting when frustrated. With envisioning skills, students learn to use mental imagery to envision what they cannot directly observe and to imagine underlying structures in their drawings and how that structure could be shown. When they express their work, students learn to express beyond words through moods, atmosphere, or sounds, and to create works that convey a strong personal meaning. Students learn to observe in the visual arts classes. Students learn to look beyond the obvious and to examine their own works and those of others for structure, line, color, style, and expression. And they learn to reflect. Students learn to think about their work and to explain their process, decisions, and intentions when producing it. They also learn how to evaluate their own work and the works of others, to be self-critical, and to reflect on how they can improve. Visual arts students learn how to stretch and explore. Students learn to extend beyond what they have created to explore and see what happens, to take risks with new ventures. They learn from their mistakes. And finally, they understand the art world. Visual arts students learn about the domain of art and how they relate to it. This includes understanding the art communities of museums, galleries, and curators, and to think about how they might fit into these communities. The skills that the arts develop are creativity, problem solving, critical thinking, communications, self-direction, initiative, and collaboration. All these skills, which align with what many educators now refer to as 21st century skills, will be needed by every student in order to survive successfully as an adult in an increasingly complex world. Souza, 2017. What movement does for your brain? We have dance, theater, and sports, where the physical movement is connected to cognitive learning, leading to critical thinking and creative ideas. Physical exercise improves the brain. The brainstem and amygdala responds to senses. The diencephalon makes the body move. The limbic system responds to emotions and memories, and the neocortex uses logic and reason. The whole brain is activated with exercise. You can see here that physical movement is connected to cognitive learning, leading to critical thinking and creative ideas. With Dr. Linda Darling Hammond, one of the things that actually improves the architecture of the brain is movement and physical activity.
All right, friends, who wants to do the breathing technique?
One of the things that actually improves the architecture of the brain is movement and physical activity. In this classroom, you can really see the mind-body connection and how both the mindfulness activities and the movement activities allow children to free their brains and be prepared to learn.
Throughout the morning, we'll either stop and do a breathing technique, some kind of mindfulness strategy, or a movement break. Understanding that, one, little kids can't attend for that long or be still for that long. Two, if we do have a certain percentage of kids with toxic stress, they have high amounts of cortisol, and the way to release that is through physical movement.
Cortisol and a fight or flight reaction will make it hard to pay attention to learning. Very often, practices like movement breaks enable children to get more self-regulated and calmer, and therefore open to a learning experience.
I can show you here that we can include visual learning movement signs into our classroom. Activating the brain with movement breaks is really important for students. Short movement breaks help students get focused improving both skill building and knowledge retention. Mild exercise before a test can calm anxiety and improve cognitive performance. You can see here from Teachers Pay Teachers, you can get posters like 30-second dance party, 20 jumping jacks, touch your toes 13 times, hop on one foot 15 times. All of these ideas are perfect for brain movement breaks. Multiple intelligences is the theory created and developed by Dr. Howard Gardner. He stated that traditional IQ testing was too limited and did not take into account the full range of human potential. The arts and movement enhance intelligence. With linguistic intelligence, logical mathical intelligence, spatial intelligence, body kinesthetic intelligence, musical intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, and naturalist intelligence, a student has a full range of abilities and ways to use their brain. When one of these is activated and strengthened, we can see our future artists, musicians, naturalists, designers, dancers, therapists, and entrepreneurs of our future. In conclusion, movement in the arts promotes higher level thinking and creativity. Movement energizes students to learn, and when incorporated into a student's day, reduces stress and anxiety. Physical education and arts classes are vital to learning. The student's brain is ignited and able to focus when exposed to music, art, and exercise. Creative solutions to complex problems can be realized when students are given opportunities to stimulate vital responses from the brain. The arts and movement classes play an important role in human development, enhancing the quality of human experience. Thank you very much.